Hi everyone, so today I have an October favourites for you. It's, as I'm filming this, it's the 6th of November. No, that's a complete lie. It is the 7th of November, and I thought that I would show you some of my favourite things from October. These are a kind of collection of my favourite things, or the things that I've used the most this month, or things that I've been introduced to this month that I thought were really great and will hopefully continually use for the foreseeable future. So let's just get into it. The last time I did a favourites video, there was a few people that gave me a few topics that they wanted me to talk about that I didn't cover that time, so I'm going to go through those as well. So anyway, let's just start. I'm going to start with something that I didn't include in my last favourites video, which is skincare. And the reason that I didn't include skincare last favourites video is because I didn't have a skincare routine. My skincare routine would be, I would literally just use face makeup removal wipes to take my makeup off at night, and that was it. Didn't really ever do anything. I didn't exfoliate, didn't use toners, cleansers, moisturisers sometimes. If my skin was dry, I'd use moisturiser, but my skin was kind of looking dull towards the beginning of the month, so I thought I'm going to get a skincare routine. A few of my family members were talking about their skincare routine, and they were talking about how they use Clinique, and they all agreed that they had tried different things and Clinique was their favourite, so I thought I'm going to go to Clinique and buy me some things. Got this. Basically, I didn't know what to do, so I asked the woman. Like I said, I've never been here before, I don't know what to do. The women there are always really helpful, so don't be afraid to ask them. But they give you a questionnaire, you fill that out, it takes like 2 minutes, and then they tell you what's best for you. They recommend certain products. However, at the time there was a deal that includes these 3 things, and you get that in a kit, and I want to say it was around I think it was £25 for these 3. Try and go when they have the deals on, because the deals do work out really well, and they also do deals and then you also get something free if you spend a certain amount of money, which is what I did. So definitely try and go in those times, because otherwise you're going to spend a lot of money. Like everything that I have in here would cost a lot of money, but it obviously costs like probably about half of what it should cost. You get a facial soap, clarifying lotion, to get a dramatically different moisturising lotion. And she also recommended that I get this turnaround overnight radiance moisturiser, which is supposed to, if you have dull looking skin, which is kind of what I have, it's nothing special, it's just a bit boring, so you put this on before bed and then in the morning you should look, glowing. Like this, I think this on its own was £30 just for this. I might be lying though, so I'd go and check that out yourself. But I have been so happy with it, like you can tell a difference straight away. So really impressed, and my skin kind of looks better under foundation now. Like my foundation goes on a lot easier, and you have this like glow from underneath, which is really nice. Because I bought 2 things, you got a gift set free. In here is a Clinique blush in this pink, which I actually really love. It's like a candy pink kind of colour. A red lip pencil. I like to put this on my finger so it's more of a lip stain. An eye cream, which really makes your eyes feel really nice. A mascara, which is a bit weird. It's got a weird brush, like a really long brush, which I don't really particularly enjoy. I've been obsessed with lip balm sticks. A few months ago I was really into bright colours, like bright pinks, bright purples, corally colours. Now it's got to October, the weather's gone cold. It's been really rubbish weather in the UK. I don't know about anywhere else in the world, but it's like November now, and it's, what was it today, like 5 degrees, something like that. Like, it's just rubbish. This is my favourite. Other ones I've been using Vaseline, the things you would imagine, but this one I've chosen to kind of sum up my lip balm usage, because this is my favourite. It's the Nivea Soft Rose, and it is a baby pink colour, so even though you're putting on a lip balm, you're still getting colour, so it adds like a nudie pink colour to your lips, which is what I've got on now. Then I've also got the Revlon Photo Ready Primer. I really needed a primer for under my foundation with my whole new skincare obsession, and all the primers that I saw were really expensive, like the Smashbox one, the Max Factor one, where else did I look? I looked at a few places, and all the primers were like £30 something for the primers. Got this one from Revlon. I'm not going to lie, I can't remember how much it was, but it was nowhere near how much all the others were. And this is really nice to put on your makeup so that your makeup lasts longer, and it goes on with a really nice finish. It adds like another layer of like smooth skin so when you put your foundation over, really nice. Revlon liquid lipstick colour stay. It goes on like a lip gloss, but it stays on all day. And when I say all day, I'm not joking. Like, if you put this on before like uni or before you go out, it'll stay on the whole time. So you have to really scrub at your lips to get it off, which is kind of annoying, but at the same time it doesn't come off, which is really good, and it feels like you haven't even got anything on your lips. And then for night time, my favourite lipstick is, I think I mentioned this before, is my favourite like go-to like berry lipstick. Love dark colours for night time. And this Illamasqua in Shard. This DHD hair dryer. I'm going to read it off the back. It's the DHD Jewel, so you know, like jewels, like crystally jewels. Professional strength AC motor, a superior long life motor for fast, powerful drying. Advanced ionic technology for reduced frizz and silky softer hair, that I did notice. And cool shock button, a quick blast of cool air. Most hair dryers have that, I think, nowadays. And then it has like attachable nozzles that you can also use. I have noticed that A, it dried my hair quicker, and B, it made my hair non-frizzy and also silky, which was bizarre. Because I've never experienced that with a hairdryer. It's just using this made my hair so soft and shiny, like it was insane. You also get a couple of nozzles that you can put on to dry your hair. You know how you can blow dry your hair and you can use professional nozzles, so that's up to you if you want to do that. It just looks really nice. It's got all the purple accents on it. That's your cool air button there, and then it's got purple accents on the back. Just really nice. It's one of the best looking hairdryers I've ever seen. I will see you all next time. Bye!